10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. The Boilermakers offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coach. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Montgomery. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now on the return. Spins away. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. The quick out. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Yeah, what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
On the run, it's Coleman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. first down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Makes the catch, it's Coleman. Lowers those pads. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. He breaks a tackle. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just
turning it on. He smashes his way through again. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on for throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Montgomery. He's got him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Boilermakers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Harris. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had him The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Finds his man. It's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking for space. It's Coleman. Breaks the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And they'll knock him down.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll keep it himself. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. To the air, it's Montgomery. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Coleman. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. He'll start this drive firing. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Forced out of the pocket. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working the big fella downfield and outside. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give from the gun. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. Inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
He's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll go to the counter play. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Using the quick game. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Got a little space. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. Let's see if he settles down. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
Trying to get the edge on the toss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The give to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. A low line drive and short kick. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.